Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear Wushu enthusiasts and dear friends. Welcome to join us again in International Wushu Federation's class online. So we meet again, my dear friends. Before we start, please allow me to show my highest respect to the leaders and work staffs of our WUF who organize and prepare for today's class. Thank you very much for your inviting. I would like to introduce today's agenda. First, I will present some basic series of indoor Taijiquan. And second, we will learn 3 different kinds of movements in sitting, in standing, and walking. And the last, we will learn the pushing hands, some basic skills of the pushing hands. Really hope you can get something from today's lesson. Thank you. Now here we go. Taijiquan is ideal for practicing indoor. When people do Taijiquan exercises, they are required to focus the mind on the soft and the slow movements of the body, which effectively relieves the stress and tones up the metabolism and the muscles. There are many kinds of methods of practicing indoor Taijiquan. People can choose from a number of movements to find what is most practical for your living conditions. And the exercises can be done in a sitting, standing, or even in a moving model. So it is said, sitting, standing, and moving, or even in a lying position. Various states of life are about Wushu. You can practice them alone or together with others. The movements can be gentle, or they can be a combination firmness and flexibility. You can adapt the exercises to whatever best suits your needs. A couple of minutes per technique are enough. Of course, the more time you can afford to spend on each exercise, the better. And indoor Taijiquan exercises don't require any special equipment. The desks, the chairs, even walls indoors are enough. So indoor Taijiquan is easy to learn. In these traditional forms, Taijiquan is normally composed of many movements. To practice such a set of movements needs at least 3 or 4 minutes or even more than 10 minutes. And it needs a big space. Obviously, when people stay indoors, they sometimes never have so much time or so big space. In addition, the steps of traditional Taijiquan are in sequence and take a lot of time to learn. Indoor Taijiquan is different. It includes only several movements that have specific functions for fitness. The learners can easily master these movements through repeated training. The time is flexible. 1 to 2 minutes or just several dozen seconds are fine. 6 to 8 repetitions of an indoor Taijiquan movement lasting 1 or 2 minutes in line with the smooth principle of the traditional Taijiquan, so it has the same effect. Of course, if you stay indoor and have more time and are very interested in the exercises, it is better for you to learn 1 or 2 styles of Taijiquan. Long period and a systematic training will have better effects. The Taijiquan styles are like a meal, while the indoor Taijiquan is like a snack. The functions of values, of course, are different. So all the movements of today's lesson are carefully selected from the popular Taijiquan styles, most from the Yang style and some from the Chen style Taijiquan. They're easy for you to learn indoors and establish a good foundation for further learning. So, still like Bruce Lee said, we know it's not enough, we must apply. Reading is not enough, we must do. So my dear friends, let's apply and do indoor Taijiquan. The first we will do, when we're sitting, we stay indoors, the sitting on a chair, how we do the movements. Okay, follow me. When we sit on a chair, you should keep the trunk straight. And the head, a intangible and the loved energy lifts the crown of the head. And of course, the tongue should up palate. Relax. Let's go. Follow me, please. Raise up the hands, breathing to shoulder level, and then breathe out. Hands put before the abdomen level, and then turning the two palms at the same time, slowly raise up to shoulder level, palms facing upward, and curve the right hand to ear side. With the right hand pushing forward, the left palm join back to the left west side. Continuously stretch out the left palm to shoulder level, at the same time turning the right hand upward, eyes following with the left palm, and curve the left palm to ear side, pushing it. We just repeat it. Again, stretch out, pushing on both sides. Turning, curve the left palm to ear side, push the left palm. At the same time, to the right hand to the side of the waist. Okay, that's all. If you know the basic things of Taijiquan already, you know this is step back and repulse the monkey's movement. This movement is very good to the leaders and the eyes. It will help you, you know, in the daily life, you use a computer. A lot of time you spend on the computer, watch it, you feel eyes very uncomfortable. You're doing this is really a good way to release the feeling of comfortable, or painful, you know. So I have a special way for you to find much more fun when you practice indoors. For example, when we do this, again, follow me please. Raise up and hands down. When you do this, you can use the ring of your chairs. You step back slowly. Is it very interesting? Okay. We turn back, forward. We just do like a cramps to move, you know, to the side, to the back of you. Okay, please follow me on different side. I will do this side. So, follow me, do it one more time. Breathe in, raise up hands to shoulder level, and then bend down, palm before abdomen level. Turning two palms, raise up to shoulder level, eyes follow with right hand, curving to ear side, and pushing. Turning the right hand, stretch out the left palm to shoulder level, curve it. Okay, let's do it one more time. Stretch it out, eyes follow with right hand. One more time. Let's do it. Okay. Reach our conclusion. Okay. Just now, I do this. You can use your feet to step back, like the cramps. You can enjoy. Okay, that's all right. This is the first movement. It's good to the shoulder, to the muscles, or it can release the painful, the uncomfortable feeling of the shoulder, of the neck. Okay, and the second one, we just wave hands like clouds. Okay, follow me please. Breathe in, raise up hands to shoulder level, and then breathe out. The two palms put before your chest. Right hand, the left palm facing yourself, and the fingers, and then the thumb pointing sky. The left palm before the abdomen level. So we're turning to the left side. Eyes following with the left palm. And then the eyes following with the right hand, the left palm down. Make rings. We wave hands like clouds. The eyes follow with the right hand. Change. The eyes follow with the left palm. That's all right. Turning. Slowly. Okay. With web hands like clouds, it's still a good way for you to just release the painful feeling or uncomfortable feeling of the eyes, because every day you use a computer, use a mobile phone, a lot of times use eyes so long time. So you really need to relax your eyes. So eyes following with the hands to move on both sides is really a good way. And then I hope when you practice indoors, you can find much more fun. When we do this, follow me, do it one more time. Please raise up and hands down. The palm before your chest. When we move, we can use the leg, we use the ring of your chairs like clamps. We can move on both sides, on both sides, on both sides. I think in a sleepy floor, it's much easier. You can do it better. Okay, I will do from this side. You can follow me and do it one more time. Let's go. Raise up. And then hands before abutment level. So, left palm before your feet, right palm before the abutment level. Turning to the left side, right hand face outside, right palm face inside. And then, eyes following with the right hand and change to the left palm on both sides. You should relax the shoulders muscle, the eyes following with the up hand. Okay, reach our conclusion. And sink down the qi to dantian. So, where's the dantian? In last week, we explained where's dantian. Dantian is 3 fingers under of the lower belly. You use your mind to control your qi and energy to store them at dantian. Okay, this is the second movement. Wave hands like clouds. And the third one, we just do the single whip. Okay, follow me, do raise up your hands to shoulder level, and then bend down. And then the hands put before your abdomen level. We're turning to the right side. At the same time, right hand facing upward, left palm to your elbow. Okay, before this, I'd better to introduce you some basic skills. We just adopted this exercise from the Chen style Taijiquan. The hands, we should do this. This part of the palm, the 2 part. You can just like do this. Put them together. Separate the 4 fingers naturally. Okay, the right hand, the same. Okay, you put this together. Separate your 4 fingers. Do the 10 styles, the palm. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's go. Raise up to shoulder level. Bend down, abutment level. Turning to the right side. And then turning the right hand up, face upward. The left palm to the elbow. The 2 palms make a cross. And turning the right palm to, you should form a job hand. The job hand, the Chen styles Taijiquan. This is Yang style Taijiquan's job hand. Okay? And here we should do the Chen style. You put the tip of the index finger, put in the middle of your thumb to do this. This is the job hand of the Chen style Taijiquan. Okay, let's repeat it one more time. Let's go. Raise up and breathe out. Turning to the right side, turning the right palm upward. The left palm put to the side of the elbow. Turning, and then Right hand, you should form the job hand. The left palm put aside of your lower belly, and then raise the left palm, cross from the inner side of your right elbow. Make a cross. Open it, turning, eyes falling with your left palm. So the left index finger, the middle finger and your nose should be in a line. This is open. Okay, you can jump conclusion. Now we do the left side. Raise up, put down. We're turning to left side, left palm turning, face upward. Right hand to the inner side of the left elbow and cross it. When you cross it, the left palm should form the job hand. And at the same time, the right hand, you should do this, close to the lower belly, and make a cross. Turning, relax the shoulder. Eyes should fall in with the right hand. The right middle finger and your nose should be in a line. Okay, that's all right. Reach your conclusion. Let's do it one more time. Please follow me. Let's go. Raise up, breathing. When you breathe up, put hands down. And then turning to the right side, turn the right palm. Make a cross. The left palm cross from the inner side of the right elbow. Opening. Eyes falling with left middle finger. And then draw it down. Of course, we can do it continuously. Left palm facing upward, turning, make a cross. Right hand cross from the inner side of the left elbow. Open up. Eyes following with the right in the middle finger. Okay, we can jump conclusion. Okay, please follow me. We do it from this side. So raise up. Put your hands down. Turning to the right side a little bit. Turning the right palm, stretch it forward, and then make a cross. The right hand, you should form the job hand. Left palm, close your lower belly. So make a cross, opening. We can do it continuously. And then we're turning to the left side, turning the left palm, make a cross. Okay, we open to form the single whip. We do it one more time. Turn it to the right side, make a cross. You should relax the shoulder. And please remember, do not stick up to your chest. You keep in the natural position. Turning. Relax your shoulder, relax your elbow, relax your wrist. The three joints should be kept in a relaxed condition. And then, put your hands before your abdominal level. Turn it to the left side. Turn the left palm and make a cross. Okay, let's go. Eyes falling with the right hand. Okay, let's draw conclusion. This is the third one. We just do the single whip. And the fourth one, I think we should do the leg. So, now follow me, do it one more time. Let's raise up, breathing slowly, and then breathe out slowly. Hands put before the abutment. And then you cross your hands. Raise up. Sometimes raise up the left knee. When you separate your hands, kick out. Use your left heel. Flex your tiptoe, and kick upside. and then join it back. And then cross your hands again. So the right rest up to your right knee and kick again. At this time, your trunk should keep straight, looking straight, join it back, and then we transfer to another side. The left, when you raise the left leg, the left palm put upside, cross before in front of your chest. And the kick, separate hands, do the same time. We switch it to the right side. Right hand upside, raise up the right knee, and then kick. Okay, we join it back. Practicing this movement, I think, is very good to the sacrum, to the legs. It's very good to me. Okay, now follow me from this direction. Let's do it. Rise up, put down. When you cross your hands, raise up the left leg, the left knee, and then kick, use the heel, flex the tiptoe, and then join back, put on the ground. We switch it to the right side, raise up the right knee, cross your palm, right hand outside, and then kick. We switch it to the left side again. Okay, slowly we transfer. Again, we switch it to the right side. In the right side, you should flex the tiptoe, use the heel to kick. Okay, we join it back. This is the first one. We kick legs. Of course, I think if you at home you do something, you're very busy, you're writing something, you cannot lift up the chairs. I think it's very useful for you to do these movements. You do the fourth or even one movement is a very good feeling for you. Okay, can fresh your mind, I think the best way, you should stand up. Why? Because the blood will just make a very good recycling. It's better. Your arms, your legs, when you're sitting there, most of the blood just store at the sacrum side. So the best way is standing up. Okay. We'll put the chair to the side. Now, we should learn how to do Taijiquan when standing. Okay, from the very beginning, we stand up. We move to the left side, put the tip on the ground, and then the whole foot slowly, almost the shoulder width apart. Now, breathe in slowly, and then breathe out. At some time, the palm put before your abutment. Okay, you can stand like this. You hold on for 1 or 2 minutes, or even 3 or 5 minutes. So what does it mean? When you do this movement, from upside you can not find me move, but when you practice, you will find your body is becoming and gradually becoming hot because the muscles, they're working harder. Okay, we can draw conclusion. Just left leg to the near side of the right one. Okay, we do from this direction. Please follow me. Separate the left foot to the side, the shoulder width apart, and then breathe in. And then breathe out. The palm before your abutment. Keep the chin in the natural condition. The jaw, you should draw it a little bit, but you still not stick it out, okay? As if something on your head. Like sitting in a chair. You just absorb energy from the nature. Clear your mind, just focusing your energy on what are you doing. Okay, you can stay 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, you can draw conclusion. You put the left foot back. Okay, so we have another way we do this. Okay, follow me. We still separate it to the left side. And then, when we bend down our legs, the hands up, like embrace a tree. The tongue touch the palate, the head and intangible and the lovely energy lift the crown of the head and sink down the qi to Dan Tian. Relax your arms, don't use strength. Just concentrate on what you're doing. Breathe in and breathe out naturally and slowly. You just absorb energy from the nature. That's alright. You sit down. The qi to Dan Tian. Put the left foot to the inner side of the right one. Now let's do it from the side one more time. Let's go. So rise up. And then we bend down. You can do this way. And sometimes raise up your hands. Standing like a tree. Concentrate on what you're doing, clear your mind. Breathe in and breathe out naturally and deeply. Okay, that's alright. You sink down the qi to Dan Tian. Put the left leg back. That's alright. When you stay indoors, you, of course, according to your time, you can do it 1 or 2 minutes, or even several just seconds. Okay, 1 or 2 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. I think should be better. This is the first way. The first way we do the exercise with standing, and then we still do this. Separate your legs. We will do in a duality and a static way. So you just now we just stand in the original place. We're standing like a tree. No, we start moving. But this time, when we do this, we still do this. But this time, I transfer my gravity to the left side. I transfer my gravity to the right side. So, like a flowing water, the energy is flowing from one side to another side as yin-yang changes. We're moving. Please remember the knee move to the side, gravity, left side, right side. But please don't stick up your sacrum. You do this. You should never stick up the sacrum. You keep the sacrum in the natural position. You just move your knees to the side, This is a very good way to enhance the muscles of your legs. Raise up. We do it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's draw conclusion. Put your feet together. Okay, we will do the side direction. Separate legs. Raise up your hands to chest level. At the same time, bend your knees. We move to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or even you can do it a little bit quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's alright. You can do it by yourself 5 or 6 minutes. That's okay. That's alright. And then the second way, we do this. We separate legs. We just raise up your hands to shoulder level And then bend down your knee. Put the palm before your abandonment. You're turning upside the right foot, upside a little bit, 45 degrees. And then put the left tiptoe on the ground. The toe on the ground. Raise up the left heel. You put your hands before your chest. Relax your shoulder. Concentrate on what you are doing. This foot stance we call the empty stance because the forward leg non-substanding. All of your gravity just standing on the back leg. We stand like this. You can hold it for 1 or 2 minutes, 3 or 5 minutes, according to your condition. Okay, let's draw a conclusion. Okay, we can do it one more time. And then we turn the left foot upside a little bit. Put the right tip on the ground. The hands in front of you. Bend the back leg. Concentrate on what you're doing. And breathe naturally and deeply. You can do 3 or 5 minutes. Okay, let's draw a conclusion. Put your feet together. Now we will do this direction. Let's separate the legs. Raise up hands. Breathe up to put down. You're turning your right foot upside 45 degrees. And then put the right tiptoe on the ground. Rest your hands before your chest. Now all the gravity on the back leg. The forward leg is non-substanding. You can practice by yourself 3 or 5 minutes. And then, just conclusion. Okay, put the feet together. And then you can transfer to different side. Turn the left foot upside a little bit. And then put your hands before chest. Put the right foot on the ground. Just hold on. Okay. Put your feet together. So, I just introduced this two-way of standing like a tree. I think in your daily life, when you stay indoors, you can do when sometimes, for example, when I prepare the dinner for the family, when I just cut the vegetables or wash the vegetables, I can stand like this. You just wash it. And even when you brush your teeth, and you can stand like this. Of course, you can shift gravity to both sides. You can spend a lot of time in your daily life. You can do it. Hope you can enjoy it. Okay? So, just now we just stand like a tree. And then I will teach you 2 ways when you're standing. How to release force. Release force. Maybe you find, oh, it's very soft. Okay, I want to practice our force of our strength. Okay, so I will introduce 2 ways. So from the original place, separate your legs. And then we're turning. So we're turning the feet, change the palms to fist. We're turning to the left side, the left palm facing upside, the right fist turning inside at the same time. And transfer to the right side, turning the right fist outside, the left palm turning inside. We do this. So turning, 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 turning. The key is that you should twist your sacrum and the trunk. Use the trunk to lead your arms to move. Watch me, I do this. If I use big strength, I do this. Okay, you can do it slowly first. Of course, you can use a big strength. So turning, turning. Okay. Jiao conclusion. Put your feet together. This is the first one. And then the second way, we're just pushing. Okay. Let's go. Raise up. Bend down. You're turning upside a little bit. And then use the left foot to step forward. At the same time, pushing forward. In both stance. And then, slowly, shift gravity backward. Hands joint back from up to down before the abutment level, and the rest up to chest level, and then when you shift gravity forward, and then pushing. Continuous and constantly pushing. Follow me, please. Pushing. Let's go. Pushing. If you do with big strength, you can do like this. So pushing. So pushing. And pushing. Okay? With your conclusion. Put your feet together. I think because of time, I only introduce one side. Okay? Very pretty, but the side you can watch me clearly. Let's do it, please. You separate legs, raise up, and bend down. Turning the right foot upside for the 45 degrees, and then use the left foot to step forward, and pushing. So, when you shift gravity backward, hands from up to down, make a big circle, and then push upside. Push upside. So, if you with strength, you do that this. You can do 20 or 30 times by yourself when you stay indoors. Let's draw a conclusion. You put your feet together. This is the standing exercises. Okay, the third motion, we just when walking, how we do Taijiquan. If you attend our lesson last week, maybe you still remember, we just do several different kinds of movements. Okay, let's review the first one. We stand like this, much more spaces. So you separate your legs to the side, raise up, and then bend down. Keep your trunk straight. Turn upside the right foot for the 45 degrees, and then hold a ball, the palm, just like you hold a basketball. Relax your shoulders. Before your chest, one of palm, 1.5 distance far away. Use the left heel, put on the ground slowly. When you twist your leg, separate your palms at the same time. The palm facing the sky obliquely. The right hand side of the hip, palm facing down, fingers pointing straight. So, shift gravity backward, flex the forward tiptoe, you bend back knee. And turn it upside a little bit. The tip of the toe, tip of the knee, the tip of the nose, the three tips should keep in one line. And gradually step forward. The hands still in front of the chest. Hold a ball. Use the right heel put on the ground. Separate your palms. And shift gravity backward. Flex the forward tiptoe. Turning upside. The three tips. The tip of the toe, the tip of the knee, the tip of the nose. Step forward gradually. And step forward. Separate your hands. Okay, if you stay at home, you have very big space, you can do it continuously. So 5 or 8 or even more than 10 or 20 times you can do it. without the pose. If the space is limited, please follow me and do this. When you do 1 or 2 times, how to continue to do it without pose. You should not turn upside again. You should turn inside, follow me and do it. Shift gravity, turn inside, and hold a ball again. Use the right heel on the ground, sacrum, separate your hands at the same time, twist your leg, returning back. Shift gravity, bend the back knee, flex the front toe, turning outside. The tip of the right foot, the tip of the right knee, the tip of the nose should be in a line. And then gradually step forward and bend your legs. Use the right heel, put on the ground. Separate your legs, separate your hands. Let's go. Let's go. And doing. Turning. Okay, we can turning back. So shift gravity first, and then turning inside. Hold a ball. We do it 1 more time. Okay. Jaw conclusion. Put your feet together. If you just practice in a very small space, I think you can do, you just need 1 or 2 meters. That's enough. You can practice. For example, when we do this, so separate your hands, bend, and then let's go. You just turn it inside, shift gravity. Turn it inside, hold a ball. And then we do it this way. And then turn it inside. We do this way. You can do it continuously. Shift gravity. Turn it inside. And then hold a ball. Let's do it 1 more time. That's all right. Okay, so that's when we're walking, how to do Taijiquan, So we step forward. Of course, last week we just did wave hands like clouds, So follow me, do it 1 more time. Let's go. Separate your legs. Rise up, bend down. Raise up the left palm, right hand before the stomach, before your abandonment, turning. You can do in an original place, just without moving your legs, just standing there. You can wrap your hands to it when you stay indoors. Of course, you can do this. You can move your legs and hands, make them walk together. Move to the left side and then switch to the right side. Let's move. Okay, relax. Let's go. And then jaw conclusion. Put your feet together. Okay, so another way. We just rest up legs. Just now, we just step forward. We just step to the side. Okay, maybe you remember. We just step back and repulse the monkey. We will review it for our new friends. I will introduce it. Okay, so let's do it. Separate the leg, rise up, and then bend down. Turning your palms. So the left foot, step back, the palm from the ear side, push, and sometimes twist the right foot inside, then turning sacrum inside. Left palm side at the same time, put the side of the waist pushing. Stretch out the left palm, and turning the right palm to shoulder level. Step back. Close the right hand to ear side, and when pushing the left palm, sometimes twist the left foot inside. And then right hand, draw it back to the side of the right waist. Let's do it. Everything keeping flow. The yin yang is changing. Okay, that's all. Sink down the qi to dan tian. That's all right. And then I will teach a new one this time. Still standing on one leg with separate legs. And raise up. Please follow me and bend down. We're turning upside a little bit to the right leg. Raise up the left leg. Raise up the right hand. The right hand side of you. Raise up the left knee. And then you can do it, you can switch it in your standing place on both sides. Of course, you can step forward and then do it continuously. You can do it forward, go forward. You can step forward a little bit. Okay, reach our conclusion. Okay, put your feet together. That's all right. Just now, we learned the Taiji exercises in sitting, in standing, and in moving, and how to release the force. So, all of the movements, they just still the same basic theory of Taiji and Yin-Yang, especially the Yin-Yang's philosophical sort, will guide you to practice well. Please pay much more attention to how to transfer from yang to yin, from yin to yang. The wonderful changes of yin-yang. Really, you just should spend much more time on it. Okay, and the last, we will do the pushing hands. Just now, we just practice the solo practice. You can practice by yourself. And when you can practice with the others, the two person, when you practice Taijiquan, we will do the pushing hands. How to do it? Now, follow me, do some basic skills. I would like to invite Mr. Musa, my students, to join us again. Mr. Musa, please.
My name is Musa from West Africa.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Musa. Okay, please stand at the side. Okay, we will do some basic skills, and then from this position, and separate it to the left side. Raise up your hand to shoulder level, and then bend down. Before the sacral level. Left palm raise up to the shoulder level. So pushing and turning inside, turning the palm face inside. Draw it back and turning to the shoulder again. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, draw it back. We switch to the right side. Put the right hand to the shoulder level and pushing. 1, turning inside. 2. Close the chest, 3, and turning to the original place, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hands down. Put your feet together. This is solo practice. And then you can do pushing hands. We can do it one more time this side. You can watch me clearly. So, let's move to the left side, Mr. Musa. Raise hands to shoulder level. Bend down your knees. Put hands side of the sacrum. Left palm, joint side of the shoulder. Pushing, turning, close the chest, back to the original. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, push, ward off, place, and then push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hands down. Rest up the right palm to the shoulder level. So 1, turn inside, 2, close the chest, 3, side of the shoulder again, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, put your right hand down, just like that. Okay, now, Mr. Musa, facing me, please stand here. Okay, and the distance when you're 2 persons, you do the pushing hands. The distance is 1 arm distance. Okay, we just we both move to this direction. Let's go, Mr. Musa, and then breathe in, sink down the chi. Okay, raise up the left side stick wrist. We stick the wrist. The wrist stick together before the chest level. Right hand side of you. And I'm pushing. 1. Okay, you're turning. You should turning to which side? Okay, from here we are pushing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pushing, turning, close, back. Pushing, turning, close, back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we switch to the right side. I'm pushing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hands down. Just conclusion. Put your foot back. Okay? That's all right. Please face in this direction. We do the bow stance. Just now we do in horse stance. Now we should do in bow stance. Please follow me and do it one more time. Mr. Musa, a little bit. Okay, let's do it. Separate your legs. So rise up, bend down, turning the right foot 40 or 45 outside a little bit, and then use the right heel on the ground, put it on the ground forward, and then shift gravity forward. Raise up the left palm to the shoulder. So 1, 2, 3, shift gravity, 4. When you're pushing forward, shift gravity forward, and then turning. When you join the hand back, you should shift gravity backward, turning. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, reach our conclusion. Join back. Now, we directly do it one more time on the right side. Turning the left foot outside. Let's step forward. Bend. Yes, raise up the right hand to shoot beside of the shoulder. So pushing, turning, shift gravity, turning. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, everything keeping flow. Turning, close. Okay, let's join it back. Put your feet together. Okay, we will do facing this direction. Okay, Mr. Musa, a little bit left side, a little bit forward. Okay, this direction. Thank you. Let's go. Move to the left side. Raise up hands. Bend down your knees. Put your hands before your abandonment. Turning upside right foot. And then use the left heel. Step forward. Bend to form the bow stance. Raise up left palm to the shoulder. So pushing 1, 2. Shift gravity backward. Hands close to your chest. And turning to the side of in front of your shoulder, left shoulder. And pushing, turning, shift gravity close. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You should bend. Okay, pushing. Okay, jog it back, please. Jog conclusion. We directly switch it to the right side. So raise up hands. So bend down your knee. Turning the left foot upside a little bit. You step forward, use the right heel to form the both stance. Raise up the right hand in front of the right shoulder. So pushing 1, turning inside 2. Shift gravity backward, just hand back close to the chest, turning 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's draw conclusion. Put your feet together. Okay, now Musa, facing in please. When we do the both stance, a little bit back, a little bit back. Okay, good, very good. We just, the distance should be raise up your hands, raise up your hands. Almost you can touch the fingers. That's a good distance. Okay? Let's do from here. Let's move to this direction. Let's go. So raise up and bend down. You turn the left foot upside a little bit, left foot up a little bit. And then, so step forward, use the right foot inside of my foot inside. Yeah. So be carefully. Your feet should be side by side, very close. And then you stick your hands the right side. Stick your hands. Okay? I do it like this. When I push you, you shift gravity backward and turning. And you push me, I shift gravity backward. And then when I'm pushing you, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's draw a conclusion. Okay, we do it directly again. We turn the right foot upside a little bit and then use the left heel on the ground forward, close, side to side. Yeah, raise up your left palm with stick hands. And then here, I pushing you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift gravity. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we just take it back to the original place, bend back leg. Okay, so Japan illusion. Now fist to fist. Slow. Okay, fasten. So, okay, my dear Wushu enthusiasts and dear friends, because of the time is really limited. So I think, of course, I have a lot of different movements I want to introduce, but time is really limited. Okay, thank you so much again, my dear friends and Wushu enthusiasts. See you again.